What do you do when a piece has become obsolete? We're not talking about a piece that needs a makeover or refinishing. We're talking about a piece that no longer serves the purpose it was intended for because that purpose has become obsolete. Such is the case with this piece. These carts were made by Sauter Furniture and were sold in department, discount, and home electronics stores nationwide from January 1993 until December of 1999 for about $100. They were sold as a flat pack furniture, which means that they came in a flat box and were meant to be assembled by the consumer. There were two models, one in light oak and the other in dark cherry, which is what we have. They were made to support up to a 27-inch TV and had the shelf underneath to hold a VCR. The lower section had shelves attached to the doors for storage of VCR tapes. Now the 27-inch TVs, and especially VCRs and even DVDs, are all but disappeared. These carts are now obsolete. So today, Cindy and I are going to repurpose or upcycle this cart into something that will give it a new purpose. Let us know in the comments what you would turn this into, and stick with us to find out how we'll turn this into a piece with purpose once again. We're not the first to do this type of project, but it is a first for us, so let's get started.
Okay, we're gonna clean this piece with the Dawn dish soap.
So for those of you who are not familiar with something like Sauter Furniture, this is not a laminate and it's not wood. This is like almost like a paper coating that's on top of this. So it adheres well, but it's not something that can even really be sanded. So to prep this for painting, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the liquid sandpaper just to dull the finish and give our paint something to stick to. And this is the new backing we're going to put on the unit. So we're using some liquid sandpaper on this. Make sure this is dulled up and ready for our paint also. Okay, so we're going to take some Dixie Belle mud. And we're going to fill in these little holes from the hinges. also going to fill in this one little dent right there. And then we got these over here too. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to cut a new back for the unit. Okay, so the Dixie Belle mud is still drying on the unit, but we're going to do some design on our backboard. So I'm going to go ahead and get that painted so we can start drying first. So always make sure you stir up your paint really well. We're using the Dixie Belle. It's the silk line, and this is the salt water. So because it's a primer, paint and top coat all in one, want to make sure that it's very well stirred. Depending on how long it's been sitting, the components can separate a little bit. So you want to make sure, and this looks pretty good, but you just want to make sure that it's stirred up very well. You can do this on the back so later we can still see the label. We like to wrap our paint pans in foil. And the first thing I'm going to do is I want to run this down my edges. Yeah, we're good. When we put the back on, this is just going to make it look much more finished. Okay. And in between coats, we just take some shopping bags. Wrap it just like that. We don't have to worry about our paint drying out. Okay, so this is all dry, so we're going to go ahead and give this our second coat so it can dry while we get the unit painted. Okay, so we're going to measure for some stripes on the back panel. One, two, three, four, five.
Okay, to get the striped effect, we're going to use the Dixie Belle Silk Baja Gray in this area and this area. So, let's give it a go. Okay, we'll let this dry, and then we're gonna do a second coat of the gray.
Well, okay, everyone, we're just about there. We're just going to finish up putting the back on here. And I know you're thinking, well, wait a minute, what did you transform this into? Well, there's a couple accessories we still need to add, and we're going to do that off camera, and you'll see that in the final reveal. So let's start by showing you what we started with, and then you'll see what we transformed it into. So there you go. This once obsolete piece is now a perfect pet bed. Can be used as a dog bed or a cat bed, maybe even a mini pig or a bunny. In any case, we hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think in the comments. And as always, have a flippin' awesome day.